Good day to you. My name is Maria Kądzielska and this is Poland Daily Culture. Today more Poland Daily Polonia, because we take you to Chicago to our guest, the president of Polish Museum in America, Richard Owsiany. Thank you again for calling.
Oh, thank you for having me on the program.
Richard, so you basically are a living example of Polish culture abroad, and also everyone is connected to you is basically our viewers, because we want a Polish culture to be not unlimited to those who speak Polish, but also to just feel Polish, have Polish roots, and are just simply interested in Polish culture. But tell us a few words about you, because you speak, of course, Polish and English, both languages, and you live in Chicago, and you're the president of the museum. Were you born in U.S., or are you just second generation or third generation of immigrants?
No, I was born in Chicago. My parents emigrated to Chicago. My father came here after World War II. My mother came here much later. They instilled into our family, the Polish heritage, the Polish language. I didn't speak English until I entered kindergarten, so Polish language was spoken at home. In order to make sure that our family, me and my sister, kept our Polish heritage alive, we both attended Polish Saturday school, and graduated through the Saturday school system. In addition to that, also played Polish Scouts. We were signed up to Polish Scouts, and that's running the Polish language, and that exposed me to other going into college, forming a Polish student club at my college, and then being exposed to different Polish organizations such as the Polish American Congress, Polish National Alliance, Polish Roman Catholic Union, and other organizations that I took part in, and eventually being involved with the Polish Museum of America, being a volunteer, working on some projects that they had, and then being elected to the board, and then eventually being elected president, and I'm now in my third term as president of the Polish Museum of America.
So you must be successful then, and if you stay so long there, and I hope that the museum develops in your hand very well. And so tell us also, for those who, for example, want to visit the museum, where is it on the map of Chicago? How to get it, and what's the location? What's the history of the building?
So the museum is located in a part of Chicago where Chicago Polonia took root, where Polonia was born. It's commonly referred to as the Polish downtown or the Polish triangle, because there's a configuration of three streets that form a triangle just north of the Polish Museum of America. But yeah, the neighborhood is referred to as there's three neighborhoods: Noble Square, West Town, and Wicker Park. Those are the three neighborhoods that the Polish community was born out of. If you drive in from visiting Chicago, drive in from O'Hare Airport down the Kennedy Expressway, you'll see the first Polish church that was constructed right in that neighborhood, St. Stanislaw Kostka. At the time when the building was built, which was built by the Polish Roman Catholic Union in 1913 as their national headquarters, the area, probably, St. Kostka, as an example, as a parish, had the highest concentration of parishioners of any parish in the United States. At the turn of the century, St. Stanislaw Kostka probably had over 40,000 parishioners. They had 25 masses going on Sunday in the upper church and the lower church.
That's impossible.
So 25 masses on a Sunday going simultaneously from morning till night to serve 40,000 parishioners.
40,000. That's impossible. That's so much.
It is, and that's why if you go around our neighborhood, around the Polish Museum, you'll see at least 7 or 8 churches in the area, that are surrounding us, and that's because of the area. Early 1900s, that was the concentration of Polonia. You had all your major organizations in that area. You had the concentration of 7 to 8 churches. You had Polish commerce, and that's why they called it the Polish downtown, because you lived in the neighborhood. You didn't have to go to downtown Chicago to shop. You had food stores, you had clothing stores, you had butchers, you had everything you wanted was there. It was in walking distance from your home. So that area was a perfect area for for example, the fraternals to house their national headquarters, and that's what the Polish Roman Catholic Union did. But when they decided to build their headquarters in Chicago in 1913, the neighborhood, the Polish Museum is easily accessible by public transportation. It's located on in that northwest side, just right outside of downtown, and it's easily accessible. Also by driving and ample parking for our visitors, and but a lot of people do use public transportation to get to the museum.
Yeah, I understand. We probably need to say a few words about John Flieskowski, which was the architect of the building in those times, so in the beginning of the 20th century. Yes.
Yeah, he was a well-known architect toward the end of in the 1890s through the 1930s. He was born in Poland, came to Chicago, and not only did he draw the plans for the Polish Roman Catholic Union of America, but he's known for drawing plans for various churches, various businesses in Chicago. I also believe he designed the second Polish National Alliance headquarters that was on Division Street. So he was a well-known architect and chosen for not only because of his skills, but it's obvious that a Polish architect would design a building such as the Roman Catholic Union of America building with the intent of making sure that it has the Polish elements in it.
Perfect. Well, sounds like a little Poland there in Chicago. For everyone, especially for the immigrants, it's always an important part so they don't lose their culture and their roots, but they kind of incorporate those to US, and that's probably the idea of the whole USA, basically. So we put a point here, and of course we invite all of you to stay with us until tomorrow, because we'll talk more about the Polish Museum of America and the characters which you can basically see there. And thank you very much for watching us today.